Welcome back guys to a new video. Now today's video is going to be how to use and access console commands on Ark Survival Evolved. Now I thought what I would do is, I've done some similar videos like this in the past, like a year ago and stuff, but as it's coming closer to the full game on the 8th of August, I thought I'd do a big video to help, if you're new to the game, or even if you've been, you've been on the game for a while and you just haven't used console commands. Today's video is going to teach you how to access them. I'm going to show you a few of the commands you may want to use, some popular ones and stuff, and then just explain to you everything that you need to know about console commands in general. Now, if you guys do enjoy this video and you wouldn't mind dropping a like, that'd be great. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, if you're new to the channel as well, that'd be fantastic. Thank you for all the support you have been showing, guys. But let's get straight in with today's video. So I'm going to obviously come out of me being in orbit camera, and I'm going to level my guy up quickly because it's quite frustrating when that leveling up thing is. I'm just going to level up the health. There you go. So there we've got a nice screen there that is saying you've got to level up. But yes. So usually on console, it was pretty simple until a new update came out for the game, which actually brought out a different way you need to access commands. Now, the main first step you have to do in order to be able to get console commands is press, if you're on, it's start. So if you're on the Xbox, it's the three little lines, and then obviously that brings up the pause menu. And it's exactly, if you're on the PS4, then it's how you ever get the pause menu up, using the top right click, whatever it is for you, maybe start. I know on the PS4 controller, it's on like the little touchpad thing, so the top right corner of that to open up the pause menu. Now, once that is open, you're obviously thinking, maybe you should go into options or something like that, game guide. None of that. It's a very simple sort of Easter egg type of thing if you are new to the game. You have to press LB, RB, X and Y all at the same time. And as you will see on the screen, once you press that, the admin command bar will appear. Now, once that's appeared, once you've typed that LB, RB, X and Y, you have to press it all at the same time. The admin command bar will now be there for the whole game. Now, when you next log off, the admin command bar won't be there anymore. But then if you do decide you want to use some console commands again, LB, RB, X and Y, and it will simply get the command bar up for you there again. So commands are pretty simple within Ark Survival Evolved. There's lots, there's lots you can do. If you want to like maybe get yourself a T-Rex like this, and you want to try out some new dinos when they get released, then you don't really want to, go out and tame them straight away. If you maybe not be playing Ark legitly or something, and there's lots of different commands to help you in that section. Now, the first thing I'm going to be doing right now is going to teach you guys, just how to enter a few commands, how to sort it out. So we're going to start right now with Godmode. So Godmode is basically one of the most, popular commands, and it's how you can't die. It's so easy to do. If you're on single player, all you have to do, guys, when obviously the text box pops up when you click on the admin command bar, is type God. Now, once you type that, then you just press enter, and then you press admin command, then once you've pressed admin command, once it's popped up, and then you go back to resume, you will be invincible in the game. Once you've typed it in, nothing can get you. Now, I do want to prove to you that my health doesn't go down, obviously, but I'm going to do that anyway. Maybe I'll just punch the turtle thing, but it's going to be frustrating because then, obviously, this guy is just going to be following us around. But I'll just show you. So when I punch it, there you go. There you go. No damage at all, as you can see on the screen. We're not taking any damage, but we are going to run away from that now because that's not the part of the video. And if it does decide to follow us, then we'll just get our big boy to level 112 T-Rex to come and save us from that. So we have no problems right there. But is it still going to be following us? No, it's not following us now. But there is a raptor, but we're now in God mode. So if you are, this is a little trick that I thought to let you guys know. So if you're not on your own server and you're not on your single player, you may have to type in something before you type the command. So if you want to make sure something works straight away, you can always type in, as you can see, you'll be able to see on the screen, cheat, which I'll type in now for you guys, space, and once you've typed cheat and space, then you can type the command after that. You don't have to do it if you're on your single player, but if you're on someone else's server, you will have to put in cheat. So the next popular one I'm going to show you is how you can actually fly on Ark Survival Evolved without any type of dinosaur or anything. You just literally type in the word fly, space, enter, and then once you've typed that in, you then click the admin command bar, And then once you resume into the game, as you did last time with Godmode, when you look up, you will be able to fly. And as you can see, I'm not on the ground anymore. And it's like some sort of no-clip mode or something like that. And it's probably a better idea for me to fly because then it's keeping me away from that raptor. But we do have our T-Rex here. And if you're wondering why my T-Rex is a little bit scratched, I think it's because I had a little war on it recently when with some other dinosaurs. I think it was like 5 Brontos that were next to each other. But anyway... So if you are then in fly mode and you want to, you know, maybe you're doing fly to spectate something, maybe a battle that your friends are doing or something, you're going to want to get out of it. So, and you know, actually be able to, and you don't put, many people think, oh, we're going to put fly again, but it's not actually fly. You need to back out of fly and type in walk. Now, when you put in, when you put in walk, it will actually just, you need to make sure you're from a decent distance, because if you just drop from a height, then you obviously, then you'll just, like, lose all your health and stuff, but then that will just drop you straight down. You'll be completely back to normal Ark Survival Evolved, and there is actually another one that I thought I'd add in for this one, guys, to say if you are stuck inside a rock, maybe some sort of problem you're having, to say, I'm down here, I now have no way of getting out of this, I'm stuck, that I don't have any equipment or anything like that, and you're on your single player and you don't know what to do, you can easily just go onto your admin command bar by getting up, obviously, as the normal way, clicking on that, and then you can type in a command called ghost. Now, ghost is a command which is exactly the same as fly, although you're like a ghost, so you can go through everything on the map, and then the same applies for how you can stop fly. So you do admin command. Once you turn that on, you go back into the game, as you'll see, and you can simply just fly through the rocks, as you'll be able to see on the screen. And you know, you can literally go through everything. Oh, just had a little bit of a lag spike there, but you can literally go through anything you want. You can go under the ground. You can do whatever you want. Look, there's all this water under here. Can I see any dinos under here? I doubt you will be able to see dinos underneath the map. But anyway. So, flying out of that, the same applies for how you get out of fly mode, you know, with Ghost. You just give the admin command box up again, you type in walk, as you'll see on the screen, and then you just accept the admin command, press resume, and once you press resume, you will then just drop straight down to the floor again as normal. So, they're the, you know, some pretty popular commands, but you're probably going to want to move into something that's a little bit different now. So, there is actually a way to teleport. Now, with teleport, I wouldn't really recommend it. There is different ways you can teleport to player or something like that. But there's just teleport. So, you can, when you type in teleport on the, I'm not going to do it because I want to be next to my Rex. But there is a command where you just type in teleport on this and you'll just teleport to somewhere around the map. But I don't recommend doing it because it will just completely lose you where you are on the island or whatever map you're playing on. So, I'm now going to show you how you can actually spawn in a certain dino. So, usually for, like, tutorial purposes, I usually show how to do Rexes, but today I'm going to step it up a notch. I'm actually thinking, is something coming to attack me? I think something is coming to attack me. It's like, it looks like it's flying towards me, and it is, but we'll have a little battle with it in the air of our fists. I knew it was attacking me. I should really get on my Rex, shouldn't I? Let's get on my Rex. It's ruining the video. It's ruining the... But we are going to step it up a notch, but we're going to quickly get rid of this guy by using our Rex. And there we go. He's a goner. He is a goner. So, we're going to now move on to what we're going to spawn in, which a lot of you guys are going to be interested by. We are going to be spawning in a Giga. Now, we're now being chased again by another one of those ant things. They are so frustrating, but I'm not going to let it stop me. But I don't want to be too near my Rex, just to the point, because I don't want the Giga to actually end up killing my dino. So, what you do is you open up the command box, as you can see, as normal, and then you go on to whatever you want to type in. And with spawning in dinos, it's very simple in this game. There is other ways of doing it. You know, there's ways of being able to tame it straight away. But if you are kind of, you know, you just want to summon something simple and easy, the command is generally just summon and then space. Now, once you've typed in summon and space, that is the first big step of the command, because that's when you move on to what dino you want to do. Now, with most dinos in the game, you just type in their name. For T-Rex, it's just Rex. And for anything else, you know, I will be putting a link in the description down below to some, you know, a page where it's easy to just see different commands and stuff like that, the most popular ones, so you can know how to spawn in stuff. And I did actually do a video, if you want to go and check that out, where it's just how to spawn in dinos and tame them and stuff, which is simple stuff like that. But I'll add this into today's video. So we're going to step it up a notch by doing a Giga, but Gigas or Gigantosauruses is just gigant. That's all you need to put. Now, some dinos with long names will have shortcuts, and some will follow the actual name. But then after you've put the name of the dino, you put your first underscore of the video. After you've done your underscore, you move on to the first word, which is character, which you need to make sure in any command, you need to spell everything correctly, otherwise it won't work. After you've got character, you do another underscore, you then do BP, and then to finish things off, I'll say it quickly and then you guys can watch it through, you do C. Now that command right there will spawn you in any dino, whatever you want. It could be a Giga, and it does say my controller batteries are low, which I need to sort out. You can spawn in a Giga, you can spawn in anything you want, but I'll spawn in a Giga, which is gigant, and as you will see on the screen right there, a Giga has spawned in. And we're going to do something very quickly. So it is a level 76 Giga. Now you may want it just to be a wild Giga to spawn into your world, or you might want to try riding this guy. Now I recommend you do force tame. Now there are other ones such as do tame and stuff, but I always, ever since I started playing Ark Survival Evolved, I've always done force tame. The reason for this is when you force tame a dino, you get to ride it without a saddle. So as you will see, you must be looking at the dino at the time, and it will tame up for you. And as you can see, I've got a level 114 Giga, which is just amazing. The size of that compared to my Rex is a pretty standard coloured Giga. You can do the big roar, everything. It's a pretty solid one, and I'm not too sure much, anything else is going to really want to mess with my Giga, I don't think, because it is quite a high level one. So that is how you spawn and force tame in dinos, which is another popular command. But we do have ourselves a cheeky Giga right there, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to get I just thought it looked cool to go into orbit camera, just so you guys can see what it's like with me and the Giga. I think that looks pretty awesome. But anyway, moving on from that, we're going to go into some other ones. I don't really want to do too much longer. I'm just going to try and just quickly go through some more ones that you guys might find interesting. So if you ever wanted to make yourself max rank, or you just wanted to rank yourself a bit, it's very easy to do. All you have to do is type in add experience, as you'll see me typing it out. I'll do it quickly on the screen, and then obviously you guys can just copy it by pausing the video, whatever you want to do. You do as much as you want. So I'm actually going to level myself up to max rank. You don't have to, but you can do as many zeros as you want just to make sure you get as much XP. Then space 0 0. Now you must make sure when you do a space after the number, then another, and then do a 0, then another space after that 0, and then another 0. Now make sure to completely copy that command exactly right, and then you click admin command, and as you will see, I can level up, and I'll open up my inventory. And I have 90 engram points to spend, which is just unbelievable, which I'm going to do weight because I haven't done weight, and I'm just going to level up weight as much as I can, and just because I just get really frustrated when it says that I have points to spend because I just don't like the look of it. You can level up your health, you can level up anything you want, sorry about that guys, oxygen maybe, maybe we'll do a bit of melee damage, something interesting in the game. We'll do some water and our food's going down as well. We'll do more movement speed, our crafting speed, fortitude, everything you can think of. But I usually always just go with all of weight. And the reason why I'll do just more of weight is because it's just for tutorial purposes on the video, just so I can get as much stuff. But as you can see, level 100, Dom has leveled up, which is awesome. And I'm now the highest level in the game just from using that console command. But it is cheating, but obviously it's very simple and very easy to do right there. So that is the experience command for you guys right there. We're also going to do one which is just makes you invincible. Everything, you think God mode is crazy. This one makes you invincible. So all you have to do is type in infinite stats. Now infinite stats is, it will turn off when you next play your game, but there's no spaces, nothing. You must make sure you spell it all correctly. You type in infinite stats as I have put on the screen right there, and once you've done that, you press enter, you press admin command, you go onto your onto there. My food and water is completely at the top. I can't lose any health, I can't lose oxygen, I can't lose food, I can't lose anything because everything is maximum. And because infinite stats is probably one of the most OP single player commands you can do. So they're sort of the main ones that I wanted to show you guys. Now there is many other commands. There's thousands and thousands of commands in game. I wouldn't say thousands, but maybe hundreds of commands in game. and they were pretty, you know, the main simple ones that you guys may want. But as I said, I'll be leaving a link in the description down below to a website where you can actually see more commands that I've done in today's video. But I wanted to show you how you can access commands, use commands, anything you want in preparation. You know, if you are new to the game, if you're someone who's just got it and you're watching this on when the full game's been released, anything like that, I was hoping this video would help you out. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like, and if you wouldn't mind subscribing as well, that would be amazing, guys. A massive cheer for all the support you have been showing. Thank you all for that. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram too. Links will always be in the description down below. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a